Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I did look up a few things on my way out of here, or before leaving, so apparently I do need to reveal invisible. And I cast... Let's do it as purple, see if that helps us out at all. Anything? Says I'm supposed to do that. It says the dominant color, so the dominant color is red, correct? Try that. Or would the dominant color be blue because it overrides red? Let's try blue now. Feel invisible. Okay, so yeah, so whatever beats that color. Okay. There's a key placed in the pedestal. Awesome. And apparently I need to find a T room. A room that's like a T intersection.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Yes, you can do it, Alex. You can do it.
So weak, Alex. You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling.
Sound like a grandpa.
Scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
That's not grandpa. A grandpa would not say that.
Can't be happening.
Oh, what's happening, my guy? I mean, a proper grandpa wouldn't say it. And the grandpa sounded like he actually gave a shit about her. So, tea room. Looks like a tea room. Oh, wait. That wasn't there before. That effigy stands inside the alcove set into the wall. Okay. Sounds good. The key to this? Try it. First, let's check it. The key to the Forgotten Corridor. Well, that sounds... Great place to go. In fact... Because I'm scared, let's save the game. I kind of forgot to save between the episodes. Am I recording? I am definitely recording. Good. This is pretty. Look at all those. Look at all those. What's wrong with the ground over there? Don't trust it. Yep, Small statue of a sorcerer driven mad by the unseen forces made of lustrous sapphire. Aye. Well? Blue? That looks yellow to me. Do anything. Purple? You're more expensive, but counter everything, right? Feel invisible? Go any other direct? Of course, I've got to get to that final room to observe it. Maybe I need to summon a zombie and send it through there. Don't have the energy, of course. Where's my energy at? I had tons of fun, run around a bit. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything really, but my guess is we have to summon a zombie. That'll be enough. Do a blue one. Don't go on that side. Can I go around? I do like that the zombies all look different. Bodies of the dead slaves litter the corridor, most likely victims of the wandering denizens of the temple. Their desperate bid to escape into... I could probably just use, shield spell, right? Try shield spell. Ugh. Ugh. And can I... I mean, I guess I could just book it. Possibly not a good idea. Okay, same thing. I'm doing the dangerous route. Yeah, I should have just shielded. I think that would have been the ideal thing. We don't have the magic to heal ATM. Well, I'm just gonna hang out until I do. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, nothing's attacking me yet. Like a coffin? See what's over here first. Okay, it will not let me. Hold on, I got a cough. It will not let me run off the bridge. That's good. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. The man babbles and can hear about worms devouring the. Okay. A hideous bats relief adorned with adorns the monolith. Humans thrown to a nest of huge worms that people have been sacrificed, ingested by the worms to fuel some unknown, unfathomable process. Gross. Okay. Yeah, I see the crank, but I don't want to touch it yet. That's handsome. This carving depicts a man's skeleton remains in the cruel embrace of a multitude of worm-like creatures. Are these the things that killed the men in this room? Perhaps. A rope holds the bridge aloft. Okay. Ah! That looked dangerous. Also, Anne, thank you for letting me know I'm not the only one that hears Ninja Turtle. What the? Go away. Seriously, that was it? And that's fine. Pull the lever, Roberto. I want to call him Bob. Okay, so... Wait, did I have to survey the room. The dilapidated roof appears to be collapsed in several areas and will need a lot of reinforcement. The workers will have daunting tasks ahead of them. Yeah, with those fucking worms coming out of the pit. Barthol's completed a survey of the complex. Now he can return to the surface and report his finds to the carpenter. I think it said carpenter. I don't actually know. Alright, slowpoke. Okay, let's do it the right way. Shield. Ass. Hope this works. Oh yeah! Look how smart I am, guys. Oh so smart. I'm the smartest man in the universe. I'm the strongest man in the universe. Oh, it makes me want to listen to Car Mechanic. Felt like karma, like Karma, and canic. It's a play on words, obviously. Very good band. The whole album, Entering the Spectrum, fantastic. 11 out of 10 recommend. But at the whole album is about a dude that basically gets caught up in like the internet and MMOs, that he like loses his whole life because he's just like so addicted. And so the final song takes place between him and the like last boss of a video game. And like there's a little speech thing like, "Oh, I'm the strongest man in the universe, and you'll never defeat me." And then like there's a keyboard solo which acts as the like fight between the characters, and like there's a left hand going kind of so like down down down, just playing full chords, and the right hand is just doing this crazy shredding. And what I believe it's supposed to be depicting is the right hand going super fast. It's depicting the final boss like going crazy, unleashing everything, and the left hand being slow and controlled is just the main character picking his battles, doing what he knows will work without going too crazy, and then winning. Oh, we never took you out, did we? Let's do it. Into the crowd, sweeping down with Klugen, Sagen, Feigen, Heimen. Yeah. Just stop being alive. Thank you. Give me some free sanity. I don't care about that guy. He's dead. We know that. We want our sanity back. Which we were fine on, actually. So are they going to let Roberto out? Or are they going to like... Ooh, is that a bed? That is a bed. Alright, boys. Don't mind the things swirling around my body. Just let me... let's probably put on the torch so I know what the hell... Oh yeah, that's right. We went down and there was nothing. So there's a ladder. Somewhere. Somewhere. Do I need to do anything with this? Probably not. Seems not. Alright, Roberto, you need to do some working out because you're severely out of shape. The ladder was on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. The other side.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons!
Demons!
You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice.
Next to be... Oh. Hi.
I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you. So be silent. Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
They just didn't give a shit. They're just like, boom, down the hole. They become one with the tower. That is interesting. I don't know how it works, but it's interesting. I dig it. Hey, dudes. But yay, back to the house. I actually really love being at the mansion. To me, it's the coolest place. Keep seeing the planets move, and I guess it's just us seeing the alignment like finally coming into place. Oh god. We're insane. Let's use a proper one. Cast green. Anything new manifested? Wait, that's the tower, right? Dogs try to survey the area. An unseen force. Guides out his hand towards the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She reaches out and pulls back the painting and discovers a chapter page hidden behind. Whenever it comes over her and the chapter page comes to her fingers, so does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, it's the snake skin. I was like, no, it's a tower. That looks pleasant.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
Doing like why is he doing is the real question. Okay, so we have a new page. A war to end all wars. Interesting.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life.
Oh, World War One.
Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines.
Oh, we're coming
His
back
grim
here.
task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
Seen some people complain, be like, "Oh, they reuse locations. This game's lazy." Be like, no, but they
solace and
cool.
purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Taking him. Yeah, I don't find it lazy. I find it really cool to be able to discover the subtle changes. Sometimes not so subtle. A soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. Pick it up! First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I was admitted to the hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there's no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I'm reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there's an odd atmosphere around it. Silent but for the words of the wounded calling out in the night. There's no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd of this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. Not right. No goodbyes or farewells. Just an empty bed when you wake. Okay, what do we have? A lucky penny. Old coin marked in a peculiar manner. It has a held sentimental value. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. Okay. A flash pan. Used to hold vessel powers, creates a large white flash, and can done it. Oh, okay, we're going to flash people. Looks like we're currently being bombarded upon. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement, or perhaps a call to arms. Before being so close, a curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do, since intruders will likely be shot on sight. Peter decides to remain inside. And that's another cool thing about reusing the areas, is that you can have a familiarity with the location. Attack deeply on the landing, creates a medicinal supplies await use. Cigarettes of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics. The list goes on and on. I was actually trying to talk to her, but oh well. But yeah, it's nice being able to like know the relative layout. Thank you, Oates. Layout of the place, to where you don't feel like you're having to, because that's the thing, you go through places in this game so quickly, so it would suck to have to just constantly learn again. Another letter. Why is it playing about? Second letter from Private Reginald. I've been here for over a week now, and there's no word when I'll be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement, or whispers. I have seen war firsthand. The sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I've ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell and has not been discharged but has gone missing. I stare at the empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. But we're not the first ones to think something is amiss. There's something there, but maybe I need a torch or a flashlight, which UK would still call a torch, to do so. So what do they call burning torches? Like, is it just like call a torch because you don't use an old torch anymore? Let me know in the comments, British people. Do you call an old-fashioned torch of, fire, and a flashlight torch the same thing? Or is it just television screwing with my lexicon? Because that could be a thing. Righty, alrighty. Look inside. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. Hello, lady. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises Peter to get some rest. Yeah, you should rest. Something like that. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. Alright, so this boy doesn't have much in the way of stamina. The altar is cleared of all valuables, not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies, and even as an operating table should the need arise. This is another sealed envelope. Let's open it. Soldier's orders. An official note of Army Regulation stationery and note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves, on behalf of HRH George V, you are to leave your post on duty and rally to the street outside of Oblate Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. Right, Elizabeth hadn't taken over yet. Okay, so we can't go down there. Guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off limits to civilians. Not allowed to play the organ? The guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that if one is one of the few antiques in the region that so far survived the war, and that while he's alive, it will remain intact. Well, I respect a man that's protecting music. That doesn't look suspicious. Didn't they go this way? With the dead body? 5, 6, 7. We don't have that rune yet. But I suppose we'll get it. Okay, I'm not, like, staggered yet. Well, what about this way? Can I go anywhere? Like, WTF, mate? Wait. See if maybe we can open this without the organ this time. Cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged varnished mahogany. The doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually. So, what have I missed? I haven't even gotten the Tome of Eternal Darkness yet. Let's go over here, talk to this dude, see if maybe he will let us through, which I kind of doubt. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower, and it is a restricted area. Okay. Can't go there. Go down this passage. Nothing, it looks like. Nothing at all. Well, that one has light, so I should probably have looked in the one that has a light on. Right. Faint sound of moaning emanates from behind. Oh, same thing. Well, shoot. I've gone in every room. I've literally gone to every room. Have I missed? Equip this. Well, someone's awaiting orders, and we did find orders, so... The guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before saying, bloody hell, lad. We must be on the offensive. What the fuck kind of accent is that? Follow the orders. He takes a leave of this post. Bloody hell. I've never heard anyone say bloody. It's always bloody hell. Oh, Jesus. Not what I was actually going to look at. Designed to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupants of the room whose spent corpses line the cold cathedral floor. Find a gun. And that happens. Yet. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. The bloody corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are out. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I hope you've enjoyed, because I know I have. In the next episode, we will see what happens with the lights going out. But until then, do take care, and bye-bye for now.